What's up, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we diving into one of the most requested and chaotic matchups in comic book history. The Merc with a Mouth Deadpool versus the Incredible Hulk. This is a battle of unkillable versus unstoppable. So who would actually win in an all-out brawl? Let's break it down. First, let's look at our contenders. On one side, we have Wade Wilson, Deadpool. After being subjected to the Weapon X program, he gained an insane healing factor, superior to even Wolverine's. He can regenerate from almost any injury, even being completely disintegrated. He's also a master martial artist, an expert marksman, and completely unpredictable thanks to his fourth wall breaking awareness. His biggest weapon might just be his mouth, capable of driving even the most stoic heroes absolutely bonkers. On the other side, we have Bruce Banner's alter ego, the Hulk. He's the strongest one there is. His power is practically limitless, as it's directly fueled by his rage. The angrier he gets, the stronger he becomes. He has superhuman durability, a powerful healing factor of his own, and can create devastating shockwaves just by clapping his hands. Smashing is what he does best, and few can withstand his fury. So, how does a fight between these two actually play out? In the comics, they've clashed a few times, and it's always pure chaos. One of the most famous encounters is in Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe. In that story, a much darker Deadpool manages to defeat the Hulk. How? He waits for Hulk to revert to Bruce Banner, and then, well, he takes him out in a very gruesome, very Deadpool-like fashion. But that was a specific non-canon scenario where Deadpool was written to be a universe-ending threat. In a standard head-to-head fight, the dynamic is very different. Imagine the scene. Hulk is on a rampage, and Deadpool is hired to stop him. Wade would probably start by cracking jokes, calling Hulk Jolly Green Giant, or asking about his anger management classes. This would, of course, only make the Hulk angrier. And as we know, an angrier Hulk is a stronger Hulk. So the initial phase of the fight would be entirely one-sided. Hulk would smash, pulverize, and tear Deadpool to pieces, limb from limb. He could throw him into orbit, flatten him into a pancake, or even eat him. We've seen it happen. But here's the kicker. Deadpool would just regenerate. Every single time. His healing factor is so absurdly powerful that no matter what physical damage the Hulk inflicts, Wade Wilson will eventually pull himself back together. This is where the psychological aspect of the fight becomes crucial. Deadpool's greatest advantage isn't his healing. It's his ability to annoy. He will be relentless. The constant taunts, the non-stop chatter, the complete lack of fear. It will be like a fly that the Hulk just can't swat. Hulk's rage, his primary source of power, could also become his weakness. An infinitely enraged Hulk might lose all sense of strategy, becoming a pure engine of destruction. Deadpool, on the other hand, is a brilliant strategist when he wants to be. He's unpredictable and uses his environment to his advantage. He might lure the Hulk into a trap, use some Pym particles to shrink him, or even find a way to access some ridiculously overpowered cosmic weapon he borrowed from another hero. Remember, Deadpool knows he's in a comic book, or in this case, a YouTube video. He could literally try to talk to us, the audience, to change the rules of the fight. So, could Deadpool actually hurt the Hulk? With his standard gear, like katanas and guns? Absolutely not. Hulk's skin is nearly indestructible. The blades would shatter, and the bullets would bounce right off. Deadpool would need something more. He might try to get his hands on adamantium or vibranium weapons, but even those would have a tough time against a fully enraged Hulk. The most likely path to victory for Deadpool wouldn't be through brute force. It would be through attrition and sheer mind-numbing annoyance. There are two primary scenarios for a Deadpool win. The first is that he manages to wear the Hulk down mentally. Is it possible to annoy the Hulk so much that he just gives up, or gets so frustrated he reverts back to Bruce Banner out of pure exhaustion? It's a long shot, but with Deadpool, you can't rule it out. Imagine Deadpool just following him around for days, weeks even, never shutting up. Eventually, Banner might just beg for it to stop. The second and more likely scenario for a Deadpool win is similar to the Deadpool kills the Marvel Universe storyline. He can't beat the Hulk, but he might be able to beat Bruce Banner. If Deadpool can survive the initial onslaught and find a way to calm the Hulk down or wait him out, he could strike when he's at his most vulnerable. This is a tricky strategy, as calming the Hulk is no easy task, but Deadpool's unpredictability could lead to a bizarre situation where he accidentally succeeds. Maybe he'd start a puppet show or offer him a chimichanga. With Wade, anything is possible. However, let's be realistic. In a straight-up fight to incapacitation, the odds are overwhelmingly in the Hulk's favor. While Hulk can't permanently kill Deadpool, he can certainly secure a temporary win. What does that mean? He could smash Deadpool into such tiny pieces that it takes him hours or even days to regenerate. He could launch him into deep space, effectively removing him from the fight. He could even trap him under a mountain or encase him in concrete. The fight doesn't have to end in death. A win can be defined as rendering your opponent unable to continue fighting. By that logic, the Hulk wins 9 times out of 10. His raw power is simply too much for Deadpool to handle directly. Deadpool's healing factor means he can't lose permanently, but Hulk's strength means he can win temporarily, over and over again. The Hulk could literally pummel him into a puddle of goo and walk away, victorious for all intents and purposes. So, what's the final verdict? It's a frustrating stalemate, but with a clear winner in terms of a direct confrontation. The Hulk would win the battle. He would incapacitate Deadpool repeatedly. But Deadpool, with his inability to die and his sanity-shattering personality, would ultimately win the war of annoyance. He can't be put down for good. It's the classic unstoppable force meets an immovable and incredibly annoying object. The Hulk's power is overwhelming, but Deadpool's unique brand of immortality and insanity makes him the one character who could walk away from a fight with the Hulk, piece himself back together, and ask, "Is that all you got?" before immediately getting smashed again. So, while Hulk takes the win on the battlefield, Deadpool gets the last laugh. It's a fight that would never truly end, a perfect loop of smashing and regenerating, all set to a soundtrack of non-stop wisecracks. What do you guys think? Who's your winner in this epic showdown? Let me know your thoughts and your own wild scenarios in the comments below. I love reading your theories. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe for more comic book battles. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.